Schoolio von Julio.
Yeet. Schoolio von Julio.
Yeah, it's like a brand of crayon or something. Or as the...
Schoolio von Julio is?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Or like colored pencils. Or as the... Wait, what?
They attacked the Soviets too.
Oh, I think they're talking about the Dusty Boys.
Probably.
Cypher, no siphon.
Oh yeah, my arm's not yellow yet.
Dang it.
I like the yellow, it's kind of pleasant. But as for...
Yeah. Oh, that was another one of those like things, like
the
like
custom?
like the logo or something. I was like, God dang, how do I not know about all this?
Oh yeah, did you not... That's something you didn't know, isn't it? The changing logo and the...
That's what we're here
Yeah, like changing the poster on your cover box and all this other crazy stuff.
Yeah. And the color of the base.
Yeah, the color of the base is cool. I didn't know that.
And you can change your helicopter colors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did that on my other one. It's red. It's red and black, I think. Huh. But yeah, there are a lot of customizations that I didn't realize they were.
That's kind of nifty.
Like my pink base.
Pink base. Oh, Intel team. That's super nice.
It's crazy how, like... What's the word when you've, like, gone backwards? Like, receded, but that's not quite the word I'm going
Regression?
for. Yeah. It's funny how, like, regressed this base is compared since I was just playing my account. And I've got,
right.
2 or 3 out of the 4 platforms for all of the places, and I'm building 2 more. So it's just like, I've got nothing
this one's
here.
Just the one core tower.
I think I might have 1 expansion. But it's not one of the legs, it's like the main base expansion, I think.
Yep.
But yeah, and on not having any soldiers that are like super good. Where on my other one, I'm just like, if you're not at least a B, you're probably not on my team. Oh yeah, D-Dog. I don't think I've ever visited him on my other account.
What?
Maybe that's why I can't take him out of missions.
I don't know if you can like actually visit him, but
I think it shows him there or something, and you can pet him or whatever. I'm pretty sure he's at the base. Alright, so getting back into it, have you ever been canoeing or kayaking?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
We should go. I've been both.
You've been both. Wait. Okay. So what's the difference? Because that seemed to me that seems like basically
The
the
type
same
of
thing.
like boating thing.
Hmm.
One is a canoe and one's a kayak. Kayaking's also usually
one's
solo.
Like, oh, okay. One's like 2 people, right?
It can be. You don't have to do multiple, but yeah. So I've done a few canoe trips where we went fishing and stuff, and a float trip in a canoe where we went all the way around a river. That river by Melrace, where people keep dying because they're idiots and they go during the flood.
That's what.
But yeah,
like if you go during normal periods, it's not a big deal.
yeah,
But
they're going
I
during massive floods,
I don't know.
and then they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's so sad." And it's like I get from the standpoint of somebody died, but
Like, I
you
don't
went
like it when
during
people
a
die, but
flood.
also I'm like,
You said, "Hey,
as
let me
I've
go
grown
out."
older, I'm like, natural selection, baby. That's what it's there for. Like that's harsh, but that's the truth, obviously.
Oh, this base is beautiful.
I don't want to be like cold blooded, but
Yeah, it's
I'm very much about people being alive. But if you're gonna do dumb stuff, then them also of if you're gonna do something, you have to accept the reaction,
yeah.
the possibility of it.
If you're doing it, like, for instance, if you're an adrenaline junkie and you did that, you should be aware that you could die.
I think, and that's what I think. From general, like impressions that I've had, it seems like most adrenaline people like know that.
Yeah.
Like they're like, yeah, this is crazy, but I mean, it's what I do. I have fun with it. But yeah, don't go swimming around and stuff when it's been flooded, because there's all kinds of stuff you can't see. There's all kinds of those, what are those? Not like whirlpools, but like undercurrents.
Oh yeah.
And that just messes with everything. From how I understand it, it messes the water up all crazy. Yeah. I'm sure when it's regular, it's fun.
Yeah, it definitely is. Kayaking is also
not
fun.
Crazy.
I did that once, but I had a lot of fun with it.
Naked predator. Oh yeah.
I gotta check the upgrades. I don't know. I don't think I've gotten the. I don't think I've received the arm upgrade yet.
I don't think so. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's the one all the way down there. It says you have 13 thingies.
Ooh, the ZZZ one would be great.
Oh yeah, that one's nice.
I'm not quite far enough in the others to get it. I know that's obviously it's the knockout one, but I like calling it the ZZZ one. The ZZZ top one.
ZZZ top.
Z to any of you European or Australian or whatever. ZZZ.
Is that what they say?
That's how they say Z.
Z?
Yep. I don't know why. I don't know why not. I don't know that it matters, you know? Who cares?
Right. What do they do up in on the the White River? 'Cause that's a big thing up in Indy, right?
Oh, whitewater rafting?
Yeah, that.
That's just when they do those big rafts, but it's whitewater, which just means the current's strong, and they go over like rocks and stuff. So there's more danger to it.
Ugh.
That's why they'll, what do you call it, harness themselves or whatever, in case the boat capsizes and all this kind of stuff.
So they do that up in India a lot. I think that's a big thing. Because the White River's right there. Around fair time, I think. I'm not sure.
I think it'd be fun. I'd try it at least once.
That kind of stuff seems like fun. Or like surfing. I really want to learn to do that kind of stuff. That looks really cool.
Wait, can I do both of these?
I think, yeah. Because it branches off to both.
Well, I mean, like, if I get this, will it stack with this?
Oh, yeah. I don't think you can... Like, your folding device, I don't think you can, like, change. I think it just enhances it.
Okay.
It's not, like, different fists.
90,000, how much? Yeah, I got plenty of GMP.
Yeah, you got 800,000. Okay.
Please select supplies requested.
And then I'll get the other upgrade too.
Supply
Yep.
complete.
But doing that like stereotypical like surfing a wave thing, that would be kind of cool. I'd like to do that at least once.
Surfing a wave thing.
Like where it's like that, or it's like sploosh.
Oh, like a wave pool?
Yeah. Is that what's called?
Oops.
Oh my gosh.
Probably, maybe.
Like the thing you see in like movies and all that.
Please specify a project.
Where they're
Oh, are you talking about like riding an actual wave where they ride the curl of it?
yeah. So
Okay.
it's like a tunnel but of water.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I don't know that I'd ever be that good, but I think that'd be cool.
It would be a cool experience. I probably would not do it like super regularly, but
Please have supplies.
You'd be
just having the experience would be neat.
Oh, what is the term? I learned some slang, Australian slang recently. I'm trying to remember what it is, like shark biscuit, I think it is.
I would be shark biscuit.
Which I think I've heard two different versions on what that means. But the one that I was seeing, the main one I was seeing was basically when you're new to surfing and you're no good yet. And so you're a shark biscuit, I think they call it, because you're so bad at
intimidating.
you're so bad at surfing that you're just bait.
That's funny, but also a little scary. Oh my god. What about me? I never sleep on watch. Yeah, sure you don't, buddy.
But yeah. These are kind of the same question for the next few. So let's go with favorite holiday.
Favorite holiday?
Yeah, you don't have to necessarily be a part of that religion either.
I guess I have two, I suppose. I guess, I mean,
Which are what?
Thanksgiving and Christmas are both, like, I enjoy them a lot because it's a family get-together. I guess depending on how your family works, like, they get together for every holiday, but as you get older, that happens less and less.
Yeah, I feel you.
But Thanksgiving and Christmas is really nice because you get together, you cook a bunch of food, and you just ketchup or
Mustard.
Or you jam.
I feel you.
Or you jelly.
I'm definitely go with Christmas. I wouldn't consider myself. So here's the thing. Christmas is associated with Christianity.
Yep.
But it's not a Christian holiday.
Isn't it a pagan in origin?
Yeah, something like that. And there were a whole lot of reasons why they changed it and whatever. Which I don't care to get into. You know, you can look it up. I think it's interesting because I like history. But basically, I don't feel like you need to be Christian to celebrate Christmas.
No, you don't have... I don't think you have to be any religion to celebrate anything.
Yeah. Obviously, you're probably not going to celebrate, like, Rosh Hashanah if you're not. Or, Kwanzaa or whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Christmas is one where people at least pretend to be friendly for the most part, in my experience. Maybe it's different in, like, bigger cities. There's just a nice vibe in the air, the coolness and the decorations and stuff, that it just seems happier. Supposedly, it's been, like, proven that on the whole, people are actually more depressed around that time.
Oh, because the seasonal some disorder.
Yeah, something stupid.
I can't remember right off, but
it's not something I personally experience.
It apparently it is scientific, so
yeah.
I feel for those kind of people. I guess it might. I don't know. I wouldn't say I suffer from that. I might maybe like very slight tinges, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Probably it has to do with like daylight, I guess, which makes a little sense, but.
But it's not something I go through.
Right.
And so I think it's a lovely time of year. I have a lot of fun. A lot of people seem to at least put on the facade of, hey, I'm friendly and and the music's great. I love the music.
Yeah, Christmas music's pretty good.
But
especially because there's always old kind of renditions of it.
Yeah.
So if you don't like
there's
one
something
version,
for everybody.
You can always find a different version.
There's even metal Christmas. I mean, if you're metal, there's country
cool.
Christmas. There's rock, jazz. Like, I mean, you can get pop Christmas. Like, you can get anything. So yeah, Christmas, just a great time. Can you tap dance? That's just kind of a random one I'll throw in there.
I don't think so.
I mean, if you have it, you probably can't just like, hey, yeah.
I mean, I can. I don't know.
I'm gonna say no. I've not tap danced before, so
shoes maybe, but that's like where you do that shoe stuff, right?
I think you think it's easier than it is. I think there's some ease to tap dance, but I think there's also some challenge that people don't recognize. So I would say no.
It seems like
I'm gonna guess you would be no also.
Yeah, I would lean towards no. I think the rhythm part I could get down easy, but the execution part is probably a little more challenging.
Especially once you get to even like intermediate level.
That seems like a very underwhelming like art form.
It's cool. Like Fred Astaire,
it's
holy
just your
cow.
shoes, but
yeah,
like you can do so much with it.
That's the other thing I loved about the Psych episode.
That's kind of neat.
They did a Psych tap dance because Dooley Hill can actually tap dance. And it was amazing.
Which one's that?
Gus.
Which one's that?
The not main, well, the sidekick that's not psychic, that's not
Oh, okay.
psychic.
Okay.
The black
That's
one.
the.
I don't think that's racist. It's one of them is white and one of them is black. And there are other ways to go about it, but that's just...
That's the simplest way.
I'm not being racist. It's just he's like one of, if not the only black person in the show. So that's what it comes down to.
That's not really surprising.
The bald one. The one that likes Harry Potter. The one that talks about Pluto. Like, however you want to go about it.
Yeah, that's not super surprising. He seems like a...
Just,
I get the impression he's a talented dude.
He's super talented. He's great.
Like, I mean, from the little parts of Psych I've seen, he seems like a really good actor. And then he just exudes, like, other areas of talent.
He seems classy, too.
It's not surprising to me that he's good at tap dancing. That seems part of his camp of talents.
I'm going to do this one first. We'll get to this next time, but just a little disclaimer. I'm like super done with clarifying every time I say something that it's not racist. It's not racist. I'm not being racist. I don't have... If you treat me well, I'll treat you well. That's what it comes down to. If you're white and you treat me like crap, it doesn't matter that you're white, and I'm not going to judge other white people because of that. Same goes for any other person. I can meet 50, like, black people who treat me like shit, and I'll still treat the next one great unless they treat me poorly. I mean, and the same goes for white people.
That's how I am.
Because it's an individual.
Right.
So that's what matters. It's like one person does not dictate that entire, like, ethnicity, I guess.
Yeah, it's important to acknowledge that.
So that's the end of that. Anytime from here on, if I'm like, yeah, it's the black guy in Psych, that's okay. We're good.
Well, we're not racist.
Or if I'm like, oh, black people have cool style. I mean, they do.
We enjoy all people.
So
here.
yeah, the end. Same with anybody else. That's the end of it. Any from here on out, I'm not disclaiming it. It honestly feels more.
It feels worse to clarify.
Yeah. So, but it's just because we're on. It's because we're on the internet now, and that's an open forum, and it's easy to be offensive to people. Anything offends them.
Yeah.
And so, if you're offended, sorry. I'm not trying to. It's I'm complimenting these people.
Right.
So I don't know. There you go. All right. See ya.
See ya.
Oh my god, he fucking fell!